gold mine has done us a disservice still.
Defilement is at its peak in Namayingo here.
Some of them, they see it as if it is a business.
But we are singing the political anthem, no change.
From the district education officer to primary teachers, they all speak from the same script, the ailing education standards in Namayingo district.
40% literacy level, I don't think. The challenge we have this way, what it causes research. Many of the people this way who have gone to school have no interest in coming back. You find them in Kampala, Jinja. And by the way, we discover people like Dan Oga. I know you know him. Chief Justice former is almost a neighbor to these people. Justice Ogola is a resident of Town Council here. But they have no time of coming back.
Everybody here thinks they are wiser than the other. No one is ready to listen to the other. Politics has dominated their minds. Whenever any learned person raises up to advocate for education, he is taken to be looking for votes.
If they come back, what they mention, some of these people see it to be wiseacring, going to Lugezi. So that's why they have opted to stay in Kampala.
Lack of interest in schools is said to be contributed to by poverty, an ingredient that has led children into gold mining, fishing, and petty business to survive. Parents are not willing to contribute a penny towards education of their children, and if teachers suggest a contribution of as little as 2,000 Uganda shillings towards education, a tug of war sets in under carpet of free primary and secondary education.
That gold mine has done us a disservice still. There is a big population of children in those mines who are supposed to be going at school. A child of less than even 10 years is getting 30,000 and above. So he thinks of going to a school where he's not going to earn a single shilling. He opts to go to the gold mine where he's going to earn something at the end of the day.
Defilement has messed up the education of children, especially the girl child. Many girls drop out of school for marriage after starting sex, either with classmates or teachers. Spiritual culture of marrying off girls at onset of menstruation has also frustrated the push for education.
We're trying to put there much effort, but there are some parents who go as far as reiterating, they say, this is not your biological child. Why do you get concerned? Because some of them, they see it as if it is a business. After somebody impregnating his or taking her daughter, we will get some good money.
Defilement is at its peak in Namayingo here. I want to give an example of a school here called Sianyonja. A girl married just 2 kilometers away from the school.
Problem of the faith, more so the tabliks, they are marrying off their children at a very tender age, at 12, with the assumption that the faith does not allow a child to menstruate when he's in your hands, and you allow her to continue staying with you.
Some structures in which pupils and teachers sit in during classes are in a horrible state. For instance, this is a complete school from primary 1 to 6. Learning is in progress. There are only 2 teachers, the head teacher and his deputy. The same structures are in this school. Teachers are curious here, and we decide to film at a distance. Nevertheless, learning is about to start.
I have a list which I may not give you now, of some schools that have only 4 classrooms. And you see where the classroom environment is not good. Definitely, some children don't enjoy studying under trees.
In Namayingo Town Primary School, at the center of the town, the primary 6 class has 160 pupils. The class is congested. Mathematics lesson is in progress. Learning is done in chorus.
1 + 1, 2. So we shall get area.
But we are singing the political anthem, no change. Since Namayingo became a district, we had 724 teachers on transfer from Bwire. After 1 year, they added us to 749. Even when we had an enrollment of 50,115 pupils, the enrollment, the teaching quota has remained 749.
The room was measuring 400 meters.
Apart from arrest of defilers who were later freed, or some settled out of court, no strong approach is in place to have the below 40% illiteracy rate improved. The education standards in Namayingo district remains a riddle, whose solution requires intervention of the ministry, supported with a stable financial flow. Bwire, WBS in Namayingo district.